Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of our Pentagon challenge. Last time out you would have seen me apply for the job and interview for Defensor Sporting, one of the top clubs in Uruguayan football. Have we got the job? Am I a manager of a new, better club? Let's get into the video and I'll let you know. So guys, straight into it, I will say I am not the manager of Defensor Sporting, not through lack of wanting to. I would have taken the job in a heartbeat. However, they decided to go a slightly different direction with their manager appointment. They appointed Roland Marciano, a Uruguayan by nationality. He's slightly more qualified than I am in terms of badges and stuff. Obviously being Uruguayan, I think that'll help him as well. But our reputation is relatively similar, although, as I said, he is much more qualified than I am in terms of badges. So he has taken control of them, and since he has, they've won 3 on the spin. So yeah, they've done pretty well. Yeah, so they beat Atletico Phoenix 3-2. They beat Boston River, which is a massive result, 3-1. And then they beat Juventud 3-0. So he has really got them playing a much better way of football, obviously comparative to the start of the season where they lost so many games in a row. They definitely seem to be ticking on. And conveniently, the game that I brought you back for is the game against Central ESPAñOL. We get the chance to prove that we should have been the manager to take control of Defensor Sporting. However, on our side of the coin, you would have last seen us lose to Nacional 2-0, one of the best teams in the country. No shame there. We then played Carrero Largo? God, that sounded Bristolian. Carrero Largo. We beat them 2-0 at home before travelling to Liverpool FC, where we lost 2-1. Slightly disappointing result that. We then took on Penarol, the team that won the division last year, at home, and they showed their class, really. They beat us 2-0. I don't think we had a real opportunity in that game from memory. Then we took on CA Progreso away, and we managed to beat them 2-1. What I have done in some of these games is I've adopted a slightly different formation. It's more of a 4-3-3, a traditional 4-3-3, and that does seem to be working for us. However, Defensor Sporting up next at home. Can we get a result against the club that we just applied for the job for? It is the day after my birthday, so that is interesting. We will move forward. As you can see in terms of the table, we are 11th. I think we're doing okay. We were predicted to finish bottom, but as you can see, Defensor Sporting are hot on our heels, and if they beat us, they will go above us in the table. So let's go into the tactical meeting and see. Let's make those changes, and then we will go in to see what they are going to do. As you can see here, it looks like they're going for a 4-4-2. So we will go into our team selection. We will go into the OIs. And although it is listed as a 4-4-2, it's coming in as a 4-2-3-1 here. So, I mean, I will still put the opposition instructions on, but look at this. You can see the difference in player already. This guy looks fantastic up top. So we will put him on his left and we will type mark him. In terms of Ocampo, what have we got here? Another 5-star player, inverted winger. So was he right-footed? He was. Let's show him out onto his left. Let's do all the weak foots first and then I'll do everything else. Another inverted winger. Oh, just a 4.5-star for Mendes, this one. He was left-footed. I will show him on his right. And Alan Rodriguez is right-footed, so we will show him onto his left. The central midfielders, same again. He is left only, so onto his right goes Napoli. And left-footed. Look at all these players, man. They are just 5 stars in literally every area of the pitch. How good's their goalkeeper? Oh, of course, 5 stars. Who'd have thought? Right, okay, so what else do we want to do here? I think I want to press the central midfielders, and I want to tight mark and hit hard the central attacking midfielder, Mendes, if they do play one there. In terms of our team, I think this is where I'm going to run things. Silva has now come back in goal. Ortega was missing a lot of long range shots, his positioning was really poor. So I've made the change, and Silva is back in goal for us. Slightly younger, but he is back in goal. Gomez, Chianto, Costa, Raguso, Gan, Jorge, Alonso, Ontorivo, Juninho Roca, and Dos Santos up top. My main subs that I have been making are Cigales, Ayala, and Boselli to come on. So we do have a little bit of depth here. And what is happening with Pereira? Oh, he's not fit enough. Disappointing. It's disappointing not to have our captain for this game, but we will go into the game. We will submit the team. Emilio Jean is our captain. And let's see what happens in this game. We submit everything. And the match is going. Let's see what formation they've come out with. Outstretched arms. Enjoy the match today, boys. I think ultimately we are going to be underdogs in this fixture. So I think if we can go out there and have a good account of ourselves, that'll be good. I mean, the only reason I really want to beat this team is from a personal level because they didn't pick me as their manager. So let's see if we can make something happen. Alonso swings this one in. Chianto heads over the bar. That's a real good opportunity for us there in the early first few minutes. Can we continue to press? Can we continue to keep this effectively better team than us at bay and maybe nick a result? Who knows? I still think we've got one of the better strikers in the league in Dos Santos, but he has been a little bit dry in terms of his goal scoring exploits thus far. 40 minutes into this game, though, we're relatively even in terms of everything here. And we go into half time, and that is 0-0. As you can see, 2 bookings apiece. They have slightly more corners than us. Our XG is slightly higher, but both with 3 shots with 1 on target. Going into the dressing room, I'm going to say hands on hips. I'm actually pleased with how things are going, so I'm going to say that to the boys with my hands on my hips as the gesture. And Alonso is knackered, and so is Gian. Okay, so let's move Ontario out there, bring on Ayala there. And do I have a central midfielder to take the place of Gan? No, I don't. Hampered by injury. It's probably one of our better players as well. So what I'm actually going to do is put Ayala in central midfield, move him back to central attacking midfield, and Boselli is going to come on the right in that inverted winger spot. Tough to get 2 back-to-back injuries there to 2 pretty key players in Alonso and Gan. Hour gone, still not really breaking anything down. If we pause it a second, look at some of our team ratings. Canto at 6.3, that's not great. Dos Santos also at 6.3. So maybe is it Cigales or is it Cardozo? Let's bring on Cardozo, I think. Oh, I can't because he's... Yeah, I've got to bring on Cigales. I knew there was a reason for it. I can only have 3 foreigners in my starting 11. So Cardozo would have been one of those. So unfortunately, cannot bring him on unless I took one of the other foreigners off. Let's see if we can get something out of this highlight then. In the centre of the park. Out to Boselli on the right-hand side. Moving into the penalty area. Cuts it back to Gomez on the right. Cross comes over. Cigales, the super sub. First goal of the season for the target man, Maximilio Cigales. 68 minutes on the clock. Okay, we've got 20 minutes still to go. Nice little move from us here. Boselli driving at this fullback, as you like to see. Charles in support. Not Charles, Gomez. Charles was our right back last season. Gomez in support. And that is a solid finish from the target man there. We do get that one. So I am actually going to go on to a more cautious mentality. I'm going to change the instructions. We're going to frequently waste time. Much shorter passing. We're going to be more disciplined as well in possession, and hopefully that can kind of stall the opposition. Defensor Sporting, if they pull equal here, I'm going to be livid. Oh, that was close. So close. 15 minutes of the game to go. Shall we flick over to a more defensive mindset? I think we should. We're going to go over to the instructions as well. And whilst we are in transition, we are now going to regroup, and we are also going to hold shape. We're going to slow down the pace as well, and see if this makes any difference to seeing out the game. I feel I need to work better on my mentals and actually trying to see out games. And hopefully it looks like we can be doing it here. I probably should make a sub for one of these guys who is absolutely blowing. I don't think I can. I've already made 3 subs, haven't I? Okay, hold it out, boys. Gomez with the free kick. It takes it short. Can we just see out the clock for this 2 minutes here? Gomez with the ball in the corner. Goes back to Boselli. Gomez again. That's poor. We win the challenge, though, do we? Boselli's being blown up for a foul here. Referee's right up in his grill. Straight red. Wow. Okay. Straight red. I wasn't anticipating that. Okay, well, we're going to do this then. And we will change our man into a target man. And we'll go with a 4-4-1. Confirm that. Let's go very defensive on the mentality. We're going to waste time whenever possible. Out of possession. Much lower defensive line. Use tighter marking. Get stuck in. Get stuck in whilst we've already had a red card. Silva hits it out to the left. Right, we're in the dying embers of this game now. Here comes the Defensor Sporting right back. Ayala with the great snatch there into Roca. Juninho Roca on the ball, holding it up. Goes back to the left back who pumps it a little bit long. It's a bit aimless from him. He could have probably taken a little bit more time on the ball. That's probably where someone with better composure would happen to help. Ball in. Chianto pumps that one clear though. That's much better. Over the halfway line. But here come Defensor Sporting again. Alvarez on the ball. One of their centre-backs, I think, into their central midfield. Garcia, Alvarez. That is full-time referee. Gomez with that header clear. Come on. 95 on the clock, ref. Whenever you're ready to stop it. Alvarez. Napoli. Look at them. Ref, they're not even trying to push forward. Gomez, clear it, Silva. Walloped clear. Come on. And we put an end to the new Defensor Sporting's manager's winning run. We snatch a 1-0 victory. Outstretched arms. Well done, boys. Great victory for us. What does that do in terms of the table? We move up to 9th. And as I said, we halt Defensor Sporting in terms of their resurgence up the league. That is a massive result for us. Obviously, we're not expected to finish much higher than we were expected to finish bottom. So anywhere higher than this is just spectacular. We will continue. Jean has a bruised foot and it is out for 1 to 3 days. Alonso bruised shin out to what was that? 1 to 2 days. Oh, that's fine. Dismissed for a bad tackle. Decision was probably justified. So I'm not going to appeal and I'm going to fine him a little bit in terms of wages. Fair play to Gomez. Really impressed with your directness. It seems we hold different standards. I wasn't personally happy with my performance. I'm glad you think you can do better. Let me just concentrate on my game. Okay, well, trying to speak to Dennis Gomez has gone superbly bad. Okay, so now we've beaten Defensor Sporting. Up yours. I'd still probably leave to go there though, but there we go. Right, okay, we've got a few more games of this first half of the season to go. I will play these off camera and I will come back, guys, for whatever this middle section is. If we go into the league and we take a look at the rules, yeah, you can see there's an intermediate group stage. I don't know what happens here in terms of these. So once I get in there and I can find out some more, I will, of course, let you guys know. If you have enjoyed this episode and you are enjoying the fact that I have stayed with Central ESPAñOL, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content. I'm bringing out this series 3 times a week, so the next episode of this will be out at 5 p.m. on Friday. Make sure you ring that bell so you are notified for when I do upload. Hopefully, I'll see you there, guys.